And welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario RPG. Last time we fought Boomer and he sort of fell to his not death. Emphasis on not death. And we also started fighting Exor, and off screen, and by that I mean like in the last 2 minutes, I finally actually managed to get like a foothold in this fight. So we can actually attack Exor now that we weakened his eye and mouth. So finally getting somewhere in this battle. Imagine that. Let's actually slap his face, because see how much. So the other eye is still up, so I think I'm gonna actually swap this turn to having Bowser starting to attack the other eye to keep that one at bay, and just have Peach continue healing when needed. Doesn't need to heal, so we'll just go on normally. I don't even know what that attack does, to be honest. Silence, apparently. So yeah, this seems to be a good strat to have Mario having them split targets, just in case the eye. Ooh, this is actually good. We got all of his parts weakened right now. I think they. Oh, I just had to say it, didn't they? Didn't I? They all come back eventually, so it's good to keep kind of whittling them down. Neo Squid seems to be the strongest one, so I definitely want to keep that one at bay as much as possible, because it does stuff like this. We were being scanned, it looks like. Ow. But we can still attack the head because the shield is gone. Darks. Oh shoot, this could KO. This might KO actually. Oh, it just hit Peach. Okay. Lucky us. Peach was guarding it, still did a ton with the lazy shells, so that's how tough Exor is. 103. Stop doing stuff, Exor. Just let me win. Now we have to attack the face again because its defenses are back up. But yeah, the problem is it just gets off so many attacks that that's why part of the reason why you want to go the extra mile and take out all of his face. Chino also can boost defense, which isn't a bad idea to take him out. Oh shoot. This is actually really bad. Scarecrow on Bowser is really, really ugly because he's a physical attacker, not a special attacker. Again, even though the eye is protecting Exor, I still want to take out the mouth just to speed up the battle a bit. This is really ugly. Terrorize Bowser Crusher. Let's do Bowser Crusher. Hit Y repeatedly. I can do. That did a fair amount actually, so I'm glad that it wasn't a wasted turn. Right eye. The right eye should go down pretty fast because I think the left eye has the higher special defense and the right eye has a higher physical defense, so I'm not 100% sure on that. Either way, we're not doing a whole lot now. This should take out the eye, hopefully. There we go. Do the same strat as before. Basically, have Bowser get one hit off, and then have him switch to attacking the other eye. Now Mario attacks Exor himself. Just it's kind of a like a micromanaging thing, just trying to get everything to line up. Like once you get a foothold in this fight, it actually isn't that hard. It's just getting a foothold, especially without the lazy shell. It is actually really hard to establish a foothold, where it's like I can do consistent damage and not just spend the entire time defending. Because that is the hardest part, just getting him down far enough that you can stop blocking every turn and healing every turn. Yeah, once you actually start getting momentum, it's actually pretty easy to keep him in line. Eye is still down, so... Oh shoot, the other eye's up. So we're gonna attack this eye because it's weaker. And hey! First try. Let's get... No, actually, back up. We do need to do a full heal on the party. Corona. Shoot, stop doing Corona. I think it's like, it's almost down. I'm pretty sure. Shouldn't take too much longer to take out, though I don't actually know. Yeah, please cast more stuff on Peach. She's got the lazy shell and all. But yeah, the left eye does seem to have lower physical defense, so that's good. We are running out of FP very fast, so that's a little bit worrisome. That's why I'd almost recommend for certain fights to just tank it till he's out of FP. Because bosses do have FP in this game. So, you can't actually just wait till they have no FP and they can't attack anymore. Aha! Victory! Finally, we just have FP too, so that was actually pretty lucky. So Exor is the portal to something. But what? Yay, badly rendered sprites. Spinning. Badly rendered sprites, I should clarify. You know where this leads to? It looks like Exor is the contact between the two worlds. In other words, if we follow this road, we'll find the smithy. So what's keeping us? Hang on. I only joined so I could get my castle back. I'm not going to be dragged along in this stupid hunt. This is as far as I could go. I'm going to gather my troops and rebuild my castle. And you, Mario, you're an official member of the Koopa Troop. It's your duty to help with repairs. You're completely missing the point. Huh? I'll rip your stuffing out. Think about it, Bowser. The sword connects the two worlds, right? Yeah, so? Even if we defeat Exor, there will be other weapon beasts to follow him. Your castle is at the entrance point to your world. In short, they'll be back. Is that what you want? Well... more weapon things coming to take over my castle. What about my privacy? Yikes, this isn't good at all. In fact, this stinks. I can't just be pals with these cretins. Got an image to keep up. Well, I got it. No one insults the Koopa Troop and gets away with it. I got a bone to pick with this smithy guy. Come on, Mario, we'll teach him a lesson. I'm so sly. Looks like we're together on this one. Let's go. Oh, Bowser. That's all I could say. I'm actually thinking about switching out Geno for Bowser. So these are the old... I don't know what these are actually called. But they are a recurring element in Mario games, so... Oh good, more Reapers. If you fall, there's like a thing that will like spring you back up. I was gonna make a joke, but it's like I was thinking of the wrong movie. I was gonna make a reference to a song, and I realized it's the wrong song. Oh, what is that song called, actually? But that's totally off topic. Willy Wisp. Well, that didn't do much. Scythe is an insta-kill. I forgot about that again. So definitely want to take out these two guys first. Which thankfully shouldn't be a problem. Can I slap him? Yeah, I actually can. Sorry, Mario, you're kind of useless in this fight. Also, I should point out that I could use items more, but I'm saving them for Smithy. The fight with Smithy is pretty long, so I kind of want to make sure I have plenty of items. So I'm trying to heal without items as much as I can get away with, basically. I don't want to use all my froggy drinks and elixirs on, like, Exor. I have nothing left for the final boss. What kind of planning would that be? Done. And Mario's back up anyway, so 50 experience. It's a lot, actually. Now we need to heal him back up. What's over here? I'm actually legitimately curious. I mean, we fought the guy, we might as well check what's over here. Apparently nothing. This is like a shortcut or something? Or, I don't know. Let's just keep moving. A big button in the middle of the room. Approximately middle. That can only mean one thing. Imminent death. And a save block. You know what that means? More imminent death. So, better save, because I think I know what's coming. Got an Ultra Hammer. This is Mario's best item, but the Lazy Shell kind of outclasses it, so it's kind of useless. A little bit unfortunate that the Lazy Shell does come a little bit too early, if you know how to manipulate the game. I mean, a lot of people get the Lazy Shell later, but again, like I said before, I like getting it like as soon as possible, because of how good of an item it is. Why limit yourself to subpar items? Not that the Ultra Hammer is that bad, it's just not as good as the Lazy Shell. There we go. Done. And we bounced down anyway. And we have a clock? It's Mario! It's Mario! How did he get here? Better do something. Countdown and the Ding-A-Lings. I'm fairly certain you should take out the Ding-A-Lings first, though I don't remember why. Oh. Oh, I remember now. Time to play. So basically, based on the clock hands, his attacks will actually change. Holy cow, we need to get Peach back up as soon as possible. Again, remember what I was saying about not liking to use items? Sadly, we need to use items. Maybe we can get a freebie? Nope, no such luck. Even he knows Dark Star. Yeah, Fear Roulette is really bad. And he cast Recover on the wrong thing, so that was at least lucky for us. Not so lucky for him. But yeah, you want to take out the Ding-A-Lings, just like Exor, so he has fewer returns at the very minimum. But sadly, it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to have much success with that so far. It would have been funny if Peach took it out. With like just a slap attack, and the others are throwing like chain spike balls, and still doesn't do as much. This is actually a little bit bad if this hits. Does the Lazy Shell provide status immunity? Because I don't actually remember. Time for a break, huh? So there's, in other words, this casts Sleep. But thankfully, I think it was Peach's turn anyway, so it didn't really actually do anything. Yes, took out one. So let's take out this one that can cast insta-kill moves. And status effects. Yuck. Oh shoot, there's another boss after this. Oh, snap. Mega Recover. So this is a very clever boss, I feel. I just don't know if I'm so crazy about the mechanic. I mean, it is very creative, but yeah, I don't know. It's not like super good in my opinion. Not like an amazing boss fight. Fear Roulette again. And hit Peach again, jeez. I don't know what dinner has to do with Water Blast also. Because we're being pressure cooked. Yeah, fear-based attacks are generally the worst. I mean, insta-kill attacks are generally the worst, is what I meant to say. There is a chance to buy more items later on, but it's not going to be for a little while, so that's why I'm trying to conserve as much as possible. Do this, and this should... no, not quite. Doom Reverb, oh goody. Yeah, this is just kind of like a boss rush, actually. There's like 5 bosses down here. Time to garden. Like I said before though, at least Peach goes immediately after the clock, so I get an instant heal. So that is rather lucky, but if he does another recover, then this battle's gonna take a while. Oh good. High noon. Okay, so now that that's down, now we actually have a shot at doing legitimate damage here. I'm gonna risk it. Just attack the clock as fast as I can. It'd probably be faster just to target the clock, but to be honest, it is kind of difficult dealing with the mega recovers and stuff, so I just prefer healing. And trying to slowly whittle down the bells. Done. And done. And done. 3 o'clock, time to recover. So sadly, it doesn't actually heal that much for him. Sadly for him, it doesn't heal that much. And Peach with the lazy shell equip did almost that as much as it healed. Problem is Mega Recover, of course. Why didn't it attack that turn? Hopefully it's not gonna do something really evil this turn then. Yeah, this boss is more long than hard, I'd say. It's just tedious. I guess that describes a lot of RPG bosses, huh? Just long, but boring. I mean, look at Final Fantasy 12. Not to rag on 12 too much, because I know I rag on it enough. But, I am really not a fan of that final boss in 12, because by that point you have, like, the, augments. What's it called? Like, the system where you basically, set battle commands for everyone. You have, like, every option covered at that point. So literally, when I played Final Fantasy 12's final boss, I did almost nothing. Like, I barely even pushed a button during that final boss. I'm not even kidding. Now we get to the hard-ish part of the dungeon, where you have to deal with copies of Smithy's army. Where does this go? Oh, treasure. Probably another full heal. That's kind of redundant. Okay, so let's just go this way. Not fall this time. Yeah, dealing with the copies is actually really annoying, but at the same time, it's actually a really good source of experience points. Because you can get infinite EXP really fast. Ow. I also don't know how stat changes work. Like, do they have the same stats as the originals, or do they have different stats? I don't actually recall off the top of my head. They're all called machine maids. But yeah, they're pretty weak on the whole. Gonna have Peach take out the Shy Guys. Train. Yeah, I will probably be fighting a ton of these off screen, but on screen I probably won't be. I'll be trying to avoid as many of them as I can, except I think 2 are required, and maybe just 1. I know 1 is required, but I don't know about the other. Because I have it in my head that 1 is required, but I think I might just be wrong. Toss this, and this should KO. I should have Peach attack this one to KO this one. And now we can finish it the next turn. Piece of cake. I do feel like the final area is really disproportionately long compared to the rest of the game. Like, it's probably gonna take a good 5 or 6 episodes to get through here. When Mario gets to max level, I'll switch the XP booster to someone else. That should kind of go without saying, though. If I equip, like, the Ghost Medal or something. Stop it with the arrows! Of course, when you have arrows, you can kind of guess that, what's his name is going to be nearby. Not Yuridovich, the Yoda cat. I'm still calling him the Yoda cat. Because I just don't know what else to call him. The Yoda cat. What was his name? I don't actually remember. Oh, this just goes the other way. Never mind, that was a waste. Jump here. Whoa, whoa. Not a fan of your random RNG, Mr. Boo. Speaking of which. Oh man, this is a lot of enemies. Guess this does give me a time to talk about something else though. That, yeah, the enemy designs during this part of the game just, to me, just kind of falls apart. Like, they just get so random. Like, there's no sense of cohesion to the enemies during this section of the game. Like, you have traditional Mario enemies, you have some really weird looking guys, like the Doppel or the Pupox. So there's just no sense of, like, consistency or flow to the enemy designs. So that is a problem I do have with the game. That doesn't... It feels a little bit, at times. I can't think of an actual word, so I'll just say, I mean, it's a good game in its own right, but it does kind of jump the shark a little bit as far as the enemy designs go. That's all I'm saying, basically. Again, I do really like this game as up right behind Super Paper Mario for me in terms of Mario RPGs. But I will fully admit that a lot of the enemy designs really jump the shark partway through the game. Again, not that that's a bad thing that it doesn't always feel like a Mario game, because a lot of Mario games don't feel like Mario games, they're still good. I mean, originality is appreciated, it's just sometimes I feel like in this game they went so far that it doesn't even look like a Mario enemy. Like I was saying, the shark pirates would have been right at home in something like Undertale. Kick you in the face with the shell, and we're done, finally. That battle took like 2 minutes for a random encounter. That's actually kind of a long time. Which is another problem I have, is the random encounters aren't random, so they're not random encounters by extension, but they're just generally kind of annoying fights. Boyer, that's his name. I can stop calling him the Yoda cat. And we have the Axum Rangers. You never fight, I think, all 5 of them at the same time, so that's one slight consolation, but it's still a little bit grating having to refight all of them constantly, especially when they do stuff like this. And then they skip turns, and then they get to attack again. So yeah, this is a great grinding spot there. If you're getting ready for Culex, this is the best spot to level grind. And speaking of which, I think I will do that. So next time on Super Mario RPG, we'll pick up where we were, but I'll hopefully be at a higher level by then, and there will be fewer enemies to get through. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Super Mario RPG.